Why, hello there. My name is Lottie and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, then welcome back. And if this is your first time here, baby, welcome to the party. So Easter recently passed. The fact that Easter just passed actually is what motivated me to make this video. And I wanted to do a video on this topic for a while, but I didn't really know the right time to put it out there. And I just thought, what better time than this time of the year, right? Maybe during Christmas time, but I just want to talk about being a Christian. What does that mean? What does that entail? Do I even fit my own definition of it? Let's find out on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. I had a write-up of all these things I wanted to say and how I wanted to say them and in the order I wanted to say them, but as I was trying to talk about them, it didn't feel like it was coming from the heart. It felt like I was reading a list, and with this video, I really wanted to be raw and real. I really wanted to be from the heart. I don't want it to be all over the place, but at the same time, I don't want it to be a script. So this video might not come out amazing, but it's gonna be raw and real. So for me, when I'm talking about defining Christianity or defining what it means to be a Christian, I'm not necessarily talking about just the technical term, which is following the teachings of Christ. When I'm talking about being a Christian, I think it's a personal journey. I think being Christian is gonna look different to different people. For me, what does being a Christian mean? It means trying to live a Christ-like life. It doesn't mean being perfect by any means. It just means striving to live as Christ would want you to live. Striving to live a wholesome, loving, godly life. When I'm talking about a Christian life, I'm talking about, the things you do, the things you say, the thoughts you have. Personally, all of those aspects I have been in the wrong in before, currently, and I will be in the future because I by no means am perfect. It's not about the mess up, but it's about the reset. Your intentions. When you mess up, what makes you go back and correct yourself? For me, if I do wrong, I recognize it and I acknowledge it because I feel like I'm living outside of the image of Christ. I'm living outside of the image of God or the image that's been set forth for me to follow. So when I do wrong, I pray, I apologize, I try and make things right. And I still struggle with that to this day. It's not just a one-time fix-all situation. I might mess up on the same thing my entire life. I might repeatedly do the exact same sin. Am I glorifying that? No. It's just because I know that I am just a human. So I'm bound to mess up. There was only one perfect person on this earth, and that was Jesus Christ himself. Besides that, we're all sinners. When I'm talking about things that you do, it's things that you do to others, things that you do to yourself. It's your actions. When I'm talking about things you say, it's the words you say directly to other people. It's the words you say behind people's backs. It's the conversations you have, the gossip you take part in, all these things. And when I'm talking about living a Christian life through your thoughts, it's the thoughts you have towards others, towards yourself, towards things in life, the way you process things. Personally, when it comes to my own faith, I've struggled with it a lot. I felt really far away from God in my moments of deepest sadness, my moments of deepest despair, and just my moments of loneliness. Because when I fall in those pits, I turn to myself, if that makes sense, or I have done in the past. Because, I don't know, I just feel like this hurt is my own. Something that helps me keep the faith is constantly striving to have God in my life. When I look at Christianity, I see it as a relationship. It's my relationship with God. It's my relationship with Jesus. It's just my relationship. And relationships need work. So sometimes I might feel more distant from it. Sometimes I might feel really close to it. But it's a constant relationship, a constant thing I'm working on, trying to improve, trying to better myself in. It's one of the strongest things in my life. Who out there has a praying mother? My mother is a praying mother. And if she wasn't praying over me constantly with me, if I didn't come to her with an issue, and she'd be like, well, talk to God. To the point where it almost got annoying, but it didn't. I love you, Mom. That's a major step for me. Aside from everything else, the main thing that helps me keep my faith is knowing and constantly being reassured that no matter how far I stray or how lonely I think I am, how alone I think I am. God is always there. And when I come out of my pits in life and the dust clears and I realize that this bare ground that I thought I was sitting on alone, God was right there all along with me. And I might not understand it. I might not get, okay, if you were here, like, why did I have to be here? Why did I have to stay here too? Why couldn't you take me out of this? And I may not never understand that in those moments, but I know for a fact that everything that I've been through in life, the toughest of things, have grown me as a person. So if that's what God wanted me to get out of it, personal growth, and he wanted to be there with me as I grew, it worked, baby. It worked. In my deepest and darkest moments, God is right there. On the nights where I cry myself to sleep, God is right there. And when I choose to cry out to him, ooh, at the end of the day, all I can say is that God has been really good to me. Yeah, I be crying when I'm talking about God or talking to God. I be crying, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I always remember that I serve a good Father. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to get myself together. I was starting to slip, starting to lose it there. Despite everything I've been through, despite everything I'm going through, despite everything I'm going to go through, I know that God has been good to me. I might not understand the reason. I might not understand the timing. I might not understand why. I know that God's plan is perfect. And that's just based off my faith. And when I tell you, I have struggled so much in my own personal faith. I have teetered on my faith so much in my life. But God keeps pulling me back. Because God has been so good to me, that's the reason I make sure he's in every aspect of my life, or that's what I strive for. Because God is my reason for it all. Like, y'all be wondering why I talk about God so much. Because I'm nothing without God. I'll be back again. I think I finally properly recollected myself. Sorry about that. I'm in no means, in no way, shape, form, or fashion, a perfect Christian. The textbook perfect Christian. I don't even know what that is. I'm striving to be better each day, but I'm not great. Like, some people might go on my Instagram and see some of my pictures and be like, a Christian wouldn't post that. A Christian wouldn't do. Hey, if I'm not doing it right in your book, I'm sorry. But all I can do is my best, and all I can do is keep talking to God, keep trying my best, keep trying to reflect his light, try and be a light of positivity. When I mess up, all I can do is try and reform and do better. That's it. Because I'm only human. Like I said, the only person that had it all together was Jesus. That's it. Aside from all the emotional stuff, I promise that wasn't the goal. The goal was really just to come and share what it's like for me, in my eyes, to be a Christian in this world. What it's like to live through Christ. I just really wanted to take a moment to share my why with y'all. Why I'm a Christian, why I am the way I am, why I talk about God so much, why I put God in everything. It's because he is my reason. Do you know how easy it would be to give up in life, to give up on projects, to just give up? For me, do you know how easy it would be for me to just give up if I didn't believe in my God? Do you know how many times I've considered giving up, but God has been like, doing what? Say what now? I'm still working on my relationship with God because it's a relationship. Relationships will always need work, but I'm gonna keep working. If you watch this video and you've been struggling with your faith, if this video is calling you to have a conversation about it, to talk to somebody about God, if you feel comfortable reaching out to me, I'm all ears and I would love to have a conversation with you. So feel free to message me any way you can reach me. I'll respond. I just want to leave y'all with a word of encouragement. Despite the worst thing you've ever done, despite the worst thing that's ever happened to you, God sees it all, knows it all, and still loves you. And each day is a new day to do better. If you didn't like what you did yesterday, make your today, make your tomorrow better. You don't have to live in your past identity. So I just wanted to encourage everybody to know you can still become your best self if you feel like you currently are not, or you have not been in the past. That's the purpose of it all, is to grow and go. I'm done rambling. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. do any of that stuff. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a blessed one. Bye.